Hello, my name is Celeste Kelly, and today I will be conducting the Hazard Analysis Report for the UNE office located in Portland, Maine. First, I will be looking at a quick site introduction, identifying specific hazards, recommendations, and a conclusion. This is a site visit of one of the offices of the University of New England that provides support for online students. This office is located in Portland, Maine, and houses approximately 60 full-time employees. These employees consist of 40% male and 60% females, with age ranging between 22 and 50 years old. Also, these employees' educational levels are 45% college and 55% graduate level. Looking at the identified hazards, the first hazard identified is bad posture due to sitting or standing for an extended period of time. The members of this office work approximately 8 hours per day. The standard desk height is approximately 27 inches, and these members' typical day consists of answering telephones, reaching for the mouse, keyboarding, and so forth. All of these practices are definitely contributing to bad posture. The second identified hazard is noise level. The standard noise level in the office is 40 dBs, but in the event that the HVAC system should turn on, that level goes up to between 40 to 60 dBs. Also, you have to take into account the other ambient noises that take place in the office. All of these noises combined can definitely pose a threat when it comes to how it affects an employee. Another identified hazard is the air quality or temperature. Now, there's no way to measure or test the air quality, but we can definitely measure the temperature in the office. The temperature in the office is approximately 77 degrees. Now, this may be hot or cold depending on each individual's personal preference. For some members, this may be hot. For some members, it may be cold. Also, it was also identified that depending on the time of the year or day, the temperature in the office tends to fluctuate, which entails cuts the HVAC system on and off. Another identified hazard is the lighting in the office. The lighting in the office is measured at 480 lux. This measurement was taken at a specific location in the office. Now, as you can tell, the lighting throughout the office is located in different areas. So for different sections of the office, the lighting level may be different. One of the things that can affect an employee is the lighting location due to reflections off of their keyboard, off of their screen, off of other equipment within the office. So the lighting in the office is definitely a hazard that needs to be looked into. Then there is the psychosocial strain or stress. Now, this office is a high decision latitude, low psychological demand office, which suggests that members are allowed a higher decision latitude where they're allowed to make more decisions and a low job strain. Even though this is the case, there is also still some level of psychological strain or stress to members in that office. Moving on to the recommendations. The first recommendation we will start looking at based off of posture. The best way to combat this would be for members to take breaks, to have ergonomic furniture installed, which will allow members to get up or stand or sit depending on their preference, and allowing for better posture, better circulation, stuff like that. Then there's also upgrading of the HVAC system. Now, this would actually take care of two of the hazards identified. The upgrading of the system to a quieter system would help cut back on the noise level in the office, because it was identified that once the HVAC system cuts on, the noise level spikes. It will also help with the temperature in the office because it would allow for the temperature to be better regulated. Moving on to the lighting system. An upgrading of the lighting system or by installing individual lights at each desk would definitely be a way of rectifying the issues that members may be having within the office for lighting. Also, installing screens on the computers that will allow for dimming or for the prevention of reflections from the lights would also help the members. When it comes to the psychosocial strain, one of the best things to do would be to have stress management sessions, which will allow employees to be able to discuss any stressful issues that may be taking place in the office and allow them to rectify those issues or find ways to cope with those issues. In conclusion, many of these hazards can definitely be rectified with small changes, whereas others may need significant attention. As a member in the position to address these issues, I urge you to take a close look at the hazards identified along with the recommendations and see how these items are affecting employees and how changes can be significantly beneficial. Please let me know if there are any questions or comments, and I've also provided some reference here that will be able to shine a little more light or provide a little more background information on everything that I have addressed today. Thank you very much.